Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of PSE TV. In this May edition, we'll be looking back at PSE's Action Week, getting an update on KOP's efforts to get a fair contract, breaking down the end of the legislative session, and celebrating another school levy passing. We have a lot to talk about, so let's not waste any time. PSE TV starts now. It was a busy and loud week in Olympia, April 15th through the 19th. PSE hosted a variety of lobbying activities to make sure lawmakers fully fund education. Members were bused from all parts of the state coming together in Olympia. We wrote letters to other classified employees, met with politicians, and braved the rain to hold signs in front of the Capitol building. Classified voices were heard. We were particularly loud April 16th. About 60 classified workers marched 1 mile to the Capitol building, eventually gathering on the legislative steps. This is what it sounded like.
Oh, hey, hey! Ho, ho! IOUs have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! IOUs have got to go!
Hey, I'm Linda Hamilton. I'm a food service worker from Riverside School District, and I'm here in Olympia this week, and we are lobbying for Congress and legislators to fully fund education, and that's every part of all the needs. And I'm going to go back home and share with all my other PSE members, get them excited, get them into action, because we need to let these legislators know that we need to fully fund our kids.
Action Week was a huge success, with over 100 classified employees participating. Hopefully you can join us next year. And speaking of the legislative session, it ended rather uneventfully. Lawmakers couldn't quite agree on many key issues. However, Governor Inslee asked members to return for a 30-day special session beginning May 13th. Lawmakers will then decide on key issues that affect schools, transportation, materials, supplies, and operating costs, or MSOC, and classified employee salaries. Don't worry though, we'll be following all the action in Olympia. Make sure you check out the PSE News blog for the latest updates. Last week brought about lots of good news and sighs of relief for members in the battleground area after their school levy passed. The levy failed this past November, but because of efforts of classified staff, teachers, senators, and students all over Clark County, the levy passed by 55%. Now we visit Kent for an update on Kent office professionals' hunt for a fair contract.
Hi, my name is Kathy Adderson, and I have been a high school bookkeeper in the Kent School District for 13.5 years. I am also the current KOP president, which is the Office Professionals Union. Our contract expired last August, and we have been trying to negotiate a fair contract since last April. We've mutually agreed on some contract language, but there are two very important issues that still remain, and that is our workplace safety as well as our compensation package. We haven't received a raise since 2009, and for being the Kent School District is the 4th largest district in the state, but yet they pay their office professionals 6 to 7% less than 8 other districts. We have heard everything from we're low-hanging fruit to there's 100 other moms out there that would love to have your job, and recently we were told by the district that they have a pot of money and it's up to them to prioritize where they need to spend it, and to say that said it clearly right there that we're not a priority to them. We've been trying to educate the Kent community and parents on these issues with sign waving and handing out informational pamphlets because many of them just aren't aware of what's going on. We're hoping that the district will decide that we are a priority and we can agree to a fair contract as soon as possible.
Well, that's all we have for this month. Make sure you visit pseclassified.org for all the latest PSE news. While you're there, check out the board member profiles and get to know PSE leaders. Make sure you like PSE on Facebook and follow PSE on Twitter at PSE Classified. You can even follow me on Twitter at kwilson PSE Prez. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.